Guys, they said Ropo panics over what Iyanifa told him concerning Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi and the Olories. You know that I think yesterday or so, they said Paropo have told Kabiyesi that it is high time he invites Iyanifa again, and this time she will have to stay longer time in the palace because a lot of things are going on wrong these days. You know, as if Paropo was seeing something. They said he have made that decision when uh, Iyanifa later called him. And when Iyanifa called him, they said Iyanifa told him that, look, he needs to be at alert this time, that there is something that is going on in that palace right now at night. That almost every night, that some women in that palace used to come out to blow white powder, white substance on the air. And the essence of doing that is to blow the spirit of confusion in Kabiyesi. And that confusion is based on his relationship with Queen Naomi. That these women have been, as in they have gone to places they are not supposed to go because of the fact that Kabiyesi is giving more attention to Queen Naomi than them. That this time, what they are doing is to be blowing that white powder on the air every day, every night in the palace. And the thing is getting to Kabiyesi gradually, gradually. That if Paropo did not stand up to find a solution to stop it with time, that it will make Kabiyesi to come out publicly and denounce Queen Naomi. And if that happens, that Kabiyesi will lose Queen Naomi completely. And this time, those Yoruba elites who join force together with him, knowing how important Queen Naomi is in his life and his throne, that they will join force together again to make sure that Queen Naomi leaves him for good. Because by the time he will regain himself from the white powder, from the white substances that the Olories are blowing in the air right now, that it will be too late for him. And then it will clear his eyes. He might not even believe that he denounced Queen Naomi publicly. That Paropo should not let that happen. That Paropo should do everything within his power to make sure that Kabiyesi is saved from these Olories. That spiritually, these people has planned it out. They have planned it all. Especially this thing that happened to Queen Naomi, that they know about it. And this is a situation whereby when things get worse, Kabiyesi will say, oh, she's no longer my wife. And the moment Kabiyesi does that, it is going to ruin that relationship for life. You know? And when I hear this, when I got this information from social media, I began to ponder over what I saw earlier today on social media about House of Oduduwa sympathizing with the people that lost their children in the Ibadan Fun Fair, where they said Queen Naomi was addressed as Miss Naomi, is it Oluseyin, you know? But up until yesterday, Queen Naomi's name, I've not seen that Oluseyin in her name. She is still being addressed as Queen Naomi Selekunola, ogunwusi, you know. So but when I saw that, I was thinking that, I said to myself that this is the handworks of the Oloris, or the handworks of the enemies, you know, because we all know that up until now Queen Naomi have never stopped answering ogunwusi, and for that write-up to come out bearing the addressing Queen Naomi as Miss and all of that, I went to Kabiyesi's Instagram handle, because that is where I used to get certain information concerning some of the things that I share here. So when I got to his Instagram handle, I did not see that post. You know, that was when I know that this is not coming from the House of Oduduwa like those people claimed. Some people also came to my comment section to say that they do not believe it, That Kabiyesi have not for once come out to let the world know that he is not married to Queen Naomi again. Why now? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And when you check those messages and everything, then you will now listen to, as in hear what they say. Iyanifa told Paropo, based on these women's activities, that they are spreading, they are blowing white powder, white substances. We all know that the white powder is not white powder, on the air every night close to Kabiyesi's chamber. These people might be thinking that Queen Naomi serve a God that cannot fight her battle. But I believe that at this point, if these people are wise enough, they should know that Queen Naomi serve a living God. And whether Kabiyesi denounces Queen Naomi or not, Queen Naomi will always be fine. As a matter of fact, if it is the will of God, let it happen. If it is the will of God that Kabiyesi will come out and say, Queen Naomi, the marriage is no longer holding, this and that, that will be better than not doing anything, leaving her there, if it is true that they have not reconciled. But from my own source, they have reconciled. Unless the Olories have started their manipulations on him again. Because we all know that these are juju mongers. They can do anything. They can go to extra mile just to make sure that Queen Naomi did not return back to that palace. But at the end of the day, it is still the will of God that will be done. Queen Naomi was there before they entered. And if they think that because they entered, Queen Naomi cannot come back there, they are just daydreamers. So they say Kabiyesi's father was kind of panicking. Because maybe in his mind, he might be saying, is Kabiyesi going to listen? Because that has been his major problem, listening to advice. Because one thing we should know about juju is this. If you are a man and you are meeting with a woman, as long as you are meeting with that woman, anything that the woman wants to do to you, it will be very easy for her. But if you're not doing any form of krewa with a woman, it will be very difficult for the woman to get you. I don't know if you understand it. And we cannot tell if Kabiyesi is still doing krewa with them or not. And if he is still doing it, probably, maybe their jazz might get to him. But, like I said, God is capable of making their jazz, juju, and everything to be infertile or not to be active, even if he does krewa with them. There is nothing God cannot do. So, Paropo, the only thing you have to do is to pray and advise him. If he listens, fine. If he does not listen, it's only the will of God that will be done. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. Don't forget that these are all alleged, rumored, speculated information. I do not live in the palace, so I wasn't there. I hear, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.